Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Banish the Doubt. Tonight I want to talk about what's inside of you, how it got there, and how to let it go once and for all. You see behind me here, I want to see make believe like this is like a clock. Okay? So at 12 o'clock we have our beliefs. Then we have thoughts, feelings, emotions, and actions and results. Whenever we have thoughts about anything, okay, those thoughts lead to feelings, the feelings and emotions, and the emotions and the feelings lead to actions we take or we don't take. Those actions we take or do not take based on these feelings and emotions, they produce the results. And the results, they confirm the beliefs. So from this point on, whenever we have thoughts, especially thoughts of somebody triggers us, someone says something or acts in a certain way, and we get triggered. First of all, there is no triggering mechanism. People don't trigger us. Society, anything outside of us, does not trigger us. We have thoughts based off of what this triggering was. And the thoughts leads to feelings and emotions. But when this happens, we want to go back and see, well, where did this thought come from? Well, if we go here, our beliefs create the thoughts. So we're having thoughts that we don't like, then we have to go back and say, well, where does this belief come from? And this belief surrounds not money, currency, and I'll explain that in a second, relationships, and ultimately the job, career, whatever it is we end up doing in our life. Okay? So whenever we have thoughts that produce an emotion or a feeling, ultimately they produce the actions we take or we don't take. And the results verify the belief. So then we have to say, like, okay, I'm feeling this way or that way. I have emotions based off of these thoughts. And if I'm not taking action, it's because I have a limiting belief that leads to a limiting thought that leads to, where am I here? Leads to my non-action that ultimately leads to me not getting results that I want. We say, see, I told you I'm not good. But it's a limiting belief. Conversely, we have a belief that we can do something, right? We have these thoughts. I'm going to do this. I can do this. I'm confident. Well, these are certain feelings. I'm confident. I have the emotions, and we take a lot of action. The action results in what we wanted, what we thought we were going to get, and it reinforces that belief. So if in your life you find yourself not getting the results you want, take it back to, well, I'm not taking the actions because I'm not feeling like I'm worthy, right? I'm not good enough. Well, these are the thoughts that I have, those thoughts. And it comes back to the belief. If you're in a relationship and you feel like you're in a relationship and it's not the right one, you're thinking that, right? So you're feeling that it's not the right one. The result is it's going to end up like that because that's the energy you're giving off. This is what we do. And the result is we're in a relationship that we know we don't want to be in or whatever it may be. If you're in a job and that's Monday again, we got to fight. We got to struggle to get through it. Well, the thoughts, what do we have? The average person, right? Oh, tomorrow's Friday. Everybody's going to be what? Happy. Why? Because it's Friday. So the feelings are, it's Friday. The emotions are, it's Friday. They may take a few more actions in the morning. The result is it's the weekend, and now it's party time because there's the belief that it's Friday, right? The thoughts. But if it's not fulfilling, it's not, if it's not what you really want to do, then go back to figure out what are the beliefs that I have that led me to that job in the first place. What are the thoughts? Okay. What are the lack of actions that I didn't take that I should have taken? You see, this here, this was my life for a long, long time. Long time. Beliefs, I didn't have good beliefs. So therefore, I didn't have good thoughts. So therefore, I didn't have good feelings or emotions. My actions I took, it verified this. The results I got, some of you may know that I ended up in Sloan Kettering over in New York with cancer. So when I started to really look into this, I said, well, what took place here in my life came from here. So then, if you're not getting, you don't have enough money, it's not the money. See, I talked a few minutes ago, I said I called that currency. It's current when it was founded, I don't know, thousands of years ago, when people first found this thing called money, they called it currency because currency is it's electric, it's a vibrate, it's a vibration. Okay. Money never comes to you or me, it goes through us. Okay. So money starts, or currency starts there. It goes through us and then it ends up somewhere else because it's a currency. It's transitory. Okay, you may know, remember a video a couple of days ago I mentioned where I was at my job, a sales job, and I sold a warranty. I think it was a 3-year warranty to this lady down in, I believe it was Georgia. Okay, so she's in Georgia. She says yes to the 3-year policy. She sends the money to the corporation I work for. The corporation I work for sends me a commission. The commission, I found out later on, I was at a restaurant, okay, and I saw the bill, and the money was the exact commission that I received from that transaction, that sale. So you could say that the money was transitory. It transferred its way from her in Georgia to the restaurant in New Jersey, but it came through here. So that's what I'm saying. Money never comes to you, it goes through you and I. And if what you have, if you're working just to make money, no. What's the vision you have? Okay. What's the thought? What's the vision you have for this money? You see, because the creators of YouTube had a vision. It wasn't about the money, it was about the vision, what this idea could do, how it could help the world. My making these videos is not to create money, or it's about money. It's about how my videos can help the rest of the world, how this can be translated out to the world to heal the world, to have people understand this. I call this a belief clock. Okay, understand this. You don't fall in love, it's transitory. Okay, the house that I'm living in is transitory. I'm just holding it for the next people, who people before me were holding it for me. Okay, the car you drive, it's you don't it doesn't end with you unless you take it to a junkyard. But oftentimes we just take it and we just give it off ownership, right? We transfer what? Transfer title. We transfer ownership. So it's transitory. So this is how you want to start to look at your life. You want to look at your life in this from this standpoint. What am I doing? What is the money that, how is the money that I'm generating, the currency that I'm generating, helping? Do you have a vision? Are you doing something? And it could be, don't worry, it's your job. That's fine. But are you doing anything, or are you thinking of anything that you can put an impact or an imprint on the world, that you have a vision? Because when you do that, when you have this vision, that's a sort of a spiritual vision of what, because that taps into who you are, because each and every one of us has this feeling within of us. Okay, you wouldn't be watching this video right now, and we're about 10, almost 11 minutes into it. If you're staying with this video this long, it's because there's something there's something that's resonating with you. Okay, these feelings and emotions you're getting, because the thoughts that are generating from this video I'm making, it's tapping into a belief that you have. It could be for your relationship, currency, or your work, or maybe an idea you have. Understand that. Understand that if it's resonating, then you know if there's something out there inside of you that you want to transfer out to the world. Okay? So this is what I'm talking about here tonight, this belief clock. And I'm going to get to something else here that's just profound, that I just heard a little while ago, that just really stuck with me, because it's going to go back to our beliefs. Okay? And our thoughts and our feelings, emotions, and the results we get in our life. Understand that nothing external to you ever happens to you. There are no triggering thoughts or mechanisms. It all comes back to here, our inner thoughts. Our inner thoughts, yours, mine, are they're reflected back to us by our external world. So if there's anything in the external world that we are thinking about, we got to change, or we don't like, or we're whatever it is, understand it comes from a belief. And these beliefs came from when you were growing up. You see, when we were 2 years old, 3 years old, 1 year old, 4 years old, whatever it may be, we didn't say to our parents about, let's say, currency. Now that's wrong. That's no, that's not the way we should be thinking. Whatever was taking place in your life, in your home. But now we're adults. Now we can do something about it. Now we can change this belief that leads to the thoughts, that leads to the feelings and emotions and the actions we take, that leads to the results that we want. So this is how we do this. Now I want to end it with this, a very profound statement from Tony Robbins. That this, if you're here this far in 12, almost 13 minutes, actually exactly 13 minutes in, this quote has found you for a reason. I want to thank you for watching this and subscribing. And please feel free to go and leave comments and let me know what you think about this video. Because what I'm going to leave for you now after this is just, I want you just to read it. Okay? Maybe even write it down. If any of you watching this feel like you would like to have more of a one-on-one type of a coaching session, go to my page and look at the link and click on that and set up a time. And I'd be happy to speak with you about it more, one-on-one. But understand, though, if there's anything in your life that you feel is not really working out, it's okay. It takes a little time. But remember this, and I'll leave you with this. And until I see you the next time, God bless, and I'll see you the next time. I'll read this in case I'm thinking it's probably not big enough, or the computer. Okay, I'm going to read it. Hopefully you can read the whole thing. You could read it here. You need to stop comparing yourself to people that you think are bigger or better than you. The power, the light, and the genius, it's inside of you. Simply trust that and stop paying attention to all the rest of it. I'll leave you for a minute to write that down. But take that with you. If you need help understanding this or really implementing this, I'm available for one-on-one coaching anytime. Just go to my channel. I'd be happy to talk with you about it. God bless. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button in the notification tab or bell, whatever it is, and I'd be happy to help you out. Any one of you, if you feel as though you need any one-on-one help. Good night.